Hello friends, welcome to this video from apm.selenium.com. So in this session we'll be learning about web automation with Scully and Selenium. You have heard many times about the Scully on blogs, etc. So now it's the time to learn actually what Scully is. Okay, now as we all know that we'll be talking with reference to Selenium WebDriver. First, we'll be covering what basically Scully is, and then we'll be taking live examples with the help of Selenium WebDriver also. So, Scully automates anything you see on the screen. It basically uses image recognition to identify and control the GUI components. When you don't have any access to the GUI or the source code, and suppose you want to click on somewhere, maybe on the desktop as well, you want to click on this icon or something, so you can use or automate it with the help of Scully, because it uses GUI approach. It won't like in the Selenium you see that it finds the coordinates, etc., something, the element properties, but in Scully it takes the GUI. So you can automate anything with the help of Scully. Not only the web desktop applications, but also Selenium web browsers. Okay, now let's study about Scully some features. So how the Scully works, actually takes the screenshots of the screen. Suppose I want to click on this Google Chrome. So what I will do, I will first take a screenshot of this one and save to a location. Okay, and I will run my program. When my program will run and it will come on the screen, it will match this whole screen with the screenshot I have taken. It will compare that icon with this screen, and if a match is found, then it clicks on it. Okay, it give a true statement that element is found. So it works with the screenshot approach. It automates the desktop applications. Okay, it can automate web-based applications as well. On the other hand, Selenium only automates our web-based applications. With the help of Scully, we can even automate the mobile applications. But in this tutorial, we won't be covering. Actually, there is a workaround by which we can automate our mobile devices as well. So maybe in the next tutorial, I will be covering the same. Okay, so Scully, we can use Scully with the Eclipse program, okay, and also Selenium tool, and we can automate the GUI applications, because you must have seen that while working with the Selenium, there are sometimes situations when you want to upload a file. In that case, you need to automate the desktop, and Selenium don't automate the desktop icons. So with the help of Scully, we can do this. Some people use auto IT tool also, but Scully is a very good approach, okay, for automating these applications. Sometimes when you are working with Selenium WebDriver, you want to automate the Flash applications. What I mean by Flash applications are the games, etc. You must have seen when you are doing the browser testing that there are games, Flash games coming here, sometimes ads, etc. And you want to click those elements, but you can't click. You cannot identify its elements, neither ID, class, XPath, or any locator. So it becomes a very tough situation how to automate them. Then Scully is a very good answer for that. You can automate those scenarios with the help of Scully. Now, I think you must have got enough idea about what the Scully really is. Now let's start with the demonstration part. First, we'll be going Scully steps to automate active desktop application in the first session, or we can say the first part of this session. And in the second part, we'll be covering with the a web-based application by using the Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so I have launched my Eclipse, and I will make a new Java project. I will name it Sikuli Automation. Under this, let me make a new class file, and I will make at desktop automate, and I will use public static void main. We can use test-ng as well, but for the ease of teaching, I will be using public static void main, because some people must not be knowing what test-ng is, so we won't be covering that in. So just write public static void main. Let me increase the font size as well. Sorry guys, I must have done this before, but it's my new system and I'm recording on it first time. Just here it is. Let me give it a 14. Yeah, pretty fine. Okay. So now what I will do next, I will download the Sikuli. Now where I can download it, I will give you a link. By the way, this apm.selenium is our website. Okay, here you find what all the videos I make plus all the blogs. Okay, our website may have good bloggers and they prepare the blogs as well, so you can get access of all these blogs. Okay, these is the recent posts you can find. So this was the blog for the Sikuli, okay, which I have prepared. So you will find the web address in the lower side of this description in the YouTube video. Okay, so here is this link. From here you can download this Sikuli. So this is the main website, and here you download the Sikuli. This is the jar file, Sikuli setup 1.1.0. This is the version at that time I'm teaching. See the popularity. It has been, for this version, it has been around 5,000 downloads. It tells itself the popularity of Sikuli. Total downloads 2,52,000. Yes, it's a huge number. So yes, the jar is being downloaded. Okay, let me cancel this. I have this with me. Okay, so yes, here, yeah, this is the jar file you need to download. After downloading it, don't import this jar file in your reference library in Eclipse. You have to first extract it. Okay, just double click on it and this window will open. In this window you need to select the second option, that is the pack 2. I want to develop in Java, Jathan and other Java, so I need the Java jar files. So checkbox second and click on setup now. Yes, and you have to wait around 15 to 20 seconds. It is downloading the jar files for the Sikuli. Okay, let it to be download. Okay, so let's forget it, let it to be downloaded. By the time, let's study what we need to automate with the Sikuli. I want to automate, suppose there is a folder, this folder. Let me make a new folder that I will name it at test folder. Okay, so what I will be doing, using the Sikuli, I will be clicking on this test folder. Okay, so let me first take the screenshot of this folder. Okay, now how to take the screenshot? In the Windows we defaultly have one snipping tool. This is a very good tool for taking this snipping, or you can take the screenshots, images. Click on new and you select this. and when you release your mouse, the icon will be here. Okay, so let me make a new folder here in which I will be keeping the images. Sikuli images. Okay, and what I will do, I will save this image in this folder sikuli images, and I will name it as let's say image 1. Okay, and click on save. So I've saved this image on which I want to click. Okay, so in the meantime, see, it is being extracted now. Let it to be extracted first. It's 74% right now. Yeah, it's about to be completed. Yeah, it is done, I think. Just few more seconds. Let me pause the video and I will resume it once it's completed. Yes, so the extraction has been completed, and after that you will be finding this Scully. Let me increase the size. Yeah, Scully X API. Okay, so now in our project we will be linking this jar file. So right click on a project in the Eclipse, click on properties and go to Java build path, libraries, and add external jars, and we'll be giving the location of this file, that is in C drive and in personal and in softwares Java. This is Scully X API. Yeah, and click on OK. So we have referenced our Scully jar file in a project. Now we will be making a screen object. Now what it is, just a second, I will be writing screen and I will be importing this Scully class package. Okay, and I will be using screen, making an object of it, and I will write new screen. Okay, now what is this screen? Actually, screen denotes this is the class which will focus on the screen. Okay, it represents the screen which is we would be automating. Okay, that is screen. What actually mean is this screen, this whole screen is a screen in which we want to do some activity. Now the next object we will be creating is for pattern. Okay, we'll be writing pattern, and we will be giving pattern and okay, pattern, and we'll be writing new pattern, buffered image, and okay, and in the pattern, this is not the URL, I will give the path of my screenshot. Okay, this is my screen and the pattern which I want to do some activity, that is on which the focus of the image should be there. Okay, that was that this folder, test folder, this was our pattern. I want to click on this test folder, so we have saved this image in this Scully images. So let me get its path. Okay, and give it here, and then image 1, and it was I think a PNG, right? Yes, .png, and we use double slashes in Java, or a single backslash, anything you can use. So this is the screen and this is the pattern which we want to work. Now what we want to do with this, suppose we want to click on this, click on this folder. So we use a click method for it. So we will be saying screen, okay, dot click, and on which we want to click, we want to click on this pattern. Okay, so what it will do, it will click on this. It throws an exception, write this. Yes, so what this screen pattern actually does, what it will is screen, as I already told, screen will be this whole screen and pattern will be the image which we have saved. So it will compare this pattern with the screen, okay, and it will give a positive reply, definitely, because it is present on the screen, and it will give the coordinates of the center of this pattern that is on the screen, that coordinates of this point on the screen it will give to the Scully, and Scully will perform that activity. Okay, now let's see how it works. Let me click on this, run as Java application, and I will minimize it. Sorry. Yes, you see the mouse moving. I will just show you it again. Mouse will actually move. You can see that. Actually, I think it was already selected, so it didn't move. So let me again run this as a Java application. Yes, see, it moved and selected it. Same way, if you want to, let's say, open this folder, so how you can do? You can write screen dot double click on the pattern itself. Okay, so it will double click on it. Let's see how. And run as a Java application. See, it double clicked and opened the folder. So well it's performing. Okay, now let's take I want to right click on this. Okay, screen dot right click. You just think what in real world it is, and it's worked the same way. Okay, pattern. Save this and run this as a Java application. See, it right clicked. So this is how the Scully works. Okay, but one thing for the Scully to work is that the pattern should match. If the screenshot you have taken of the pattern does not matches with the screen, then definitely it will not identify that element. Okay, now, so this was the Scully when we are automating a desktop applications. Now let's see how Scully works when we are working with Selenium WebDriver objects. So in this project, let me include my Selenium jar files as well. This is my Selenium jar files, and yes, okay, and I will comment this. We'll be working on this project only. So actually what we will be doing here I will just tell you what we will do. We will open rediff.com, okay, and on this rediff.com we will be clicking on this sign in button, okay. So again the same procedure. Let me open a snipping tool and take the screenshot of this pattern sign in and save this in our Scully images with the name sign in, okay. And let's start. Let me comment this whole, okay, and I will again work. This is for the confusion won't happen, okay. Again the screen object is equals to new screen, okay, and pattern is equals to new pattern, and the path would be the same, that instead of image.png it will be what it will be. Let me check. It was sign in, okay. So okay, so let me make an object of Selenium WebDriver as well. Sorry, WebDriver. Driver to new Chrome driver, okay. I will be automating with Chrome driver, and I will import the Selenium library. The path of rediff.com, I will be using driver.get and the URL of Rediff. And what I will be doing, I will be saying screen dot wait. Let's say I want to wait for some time, okay, so that the this sign in to be available, because it takes time for it to be available, okay. So let's say I want to wait for 5 seconds, okay. And what is the pattern I want to wait? I want to wait for this pattern. Actually it was wrong, the API which I was using, so it was giving timeout. It must be different. Yes, it was this one, pattern A and double this, okay. So wait for this pattern to be available, and then what I want to do, I want to screen dot click on this pattern, okay. So now let me go through. We have given the pattern of sign in. We have started our Chrome driver, navigating to Rediff mail, and we will be waiting for 5 seconds for this sign in to be available, and then we will be clicking on this sign in. Now let's see. Right click and run as Java application. Oh, what it's giving, man? Oh, I was running the project. And error, right, I got it. What the error must be saying. Actually, we are not working on Firefox, so we are working with this Chrome driver. So we have to set our system properties. Okay, we have to give the path of driver exe for the Chrome. So before setting the Chrome driver, we have to write system dot set properties, and it will be double arguments. Set property, it is set property, the value for driver Chrome dot driver, and the path of I have with me, right? No, actually I need to download. Just a second, let me download the Chrome Selenium driver, okay. Yeah, it would be this. It's Chrome. Just a second, guys. So I'm drawing the Chrome driver exe that is for Win32. It is just 2.5 MB. It will be downloaded in seconds. Actually, net is too slow. I have exhausted my internet plans, that's why. Okay, so this was it. I will give it under my jar folders, that is software jars. Put it here and I will extract it. Extract all. Yes, extract. And this is the one. I will paste it and give it here. Let me delete these. Okay, this is the path of Chrome driver and I will give it here, and it would be Chrome driver.exe and double slashes for Java. Okay, and now save. Now it should work. Let's see. Run as a Java application. Okay, the Chrome driver has launched and it should navigate. Yes, it is navigating to rediff.com. It will wait for 5 seconds for sign in to be available. Oh, there is some error. Okay, so let me work with Google. Okay, because to resolve this I have to make some developer changes. Okay, so let's work on Google website. Okay, so let's open Google, and what we will do, we will click on these images. Okay, so we'll be using snipping tool. If you work on Firefox, it will work correctly maybe in your Chrome, but for me it's a different version, so I have to work on it. So it's, but I have for the developer settings. Okay, anyhow, suppose I want to click on this Google search, so I will take a screenshot for it and make it as search. Okay, and click on save. Instead of sign in.png, I will use search and google.com, and I will click on it. Okay, it's fine. Let's see, execute it. Okay, it has opened google.com. It will be waiting 5 seconds for the pattern to be available, and you can see the mouse moving and it is clicked on Google search. Similarly, suppose you want to enter text here. Yes, you can do same with the help of the Scully itself. Take the screenshot, save it as suppose text, save it, and instead of search here, if we use text, and instead of click, what we'll be doing, we will be writing screen dot type. Yes, type, yes, pattern, and the text would be, let's say I want to type www.apm-selenium.com. okay, and I want to type this. Now let's execute. So it has opened the browser, it's navigating to Google. It will be waiting 5 seconds for the pattern to be available, and it should type. It has clicked. It has clicked, but it has not typed. Maybe the reason. Yes, it has typed. It was waiting. Okay, so it has typed maybe selenium.com. So similarly, you can explore other functions. You can type screen dot and you can use all these functions. You can work on desktop applications, can work on website applications. So explore is the C. You can explore as much as you can, but the basic concept will remain the same. Okay, so in this session we have studied about what is Scully and Scully with desktop applications, Scully with Selenium WebDriver. Now 2 or 3 drawbacks of the Scully that when you're working with the framework or the automation, there needs to be saved a lot of images as the Scully works on image recognition. So a lot of image needs to be saved. And whenever there is a change in the font size, etc., the whole rework needs to be done. So that is a major drawback with the Scully. And comparison is not always successful. If comparison is not successful, then your automation scripts would fail. It even depends upon the resolution, etc. Okay, and Scully works only when you're taking the screenshots with the on desktop. It won't work for the mobile. Yes, workaround is there and we'll be covering in the next lecture. Okay, thank you. And if you like the video, just hit a like. Thank you.